Timberwolf Mountain has been a lot kinder to us than we ever thought it would be. After it mocked us repeatedly for a few episodes there, this has been pretty great. As of this moment, rather than dying up here, I'm expecting to be able to leave the zone, leave Pleasant Valley, and seek an end to the series in the hitherto unexplored Hushed River Valley. You heard that right. I still haven't been there for more than a few minutes at a time. So I'm really excited about the possibilities that that zone holds for us. But for now, I'm going to finish breaking down the boxes in this beautiful plane that has given me so much. And we're going to take stock this episode of what we are going to be leaving the plane with. There's a mountaineering rope that, well, we're probably not even going to take that because we don't need it. But I do want to, before I leave, make absolutely sure that I have explored every possible container in this place. But I haven't left any stones unturned, so to speak. Before I break any more down, I'm going to step over here near the fire. We've got 8 hours left on the fire at the present. Now we have 11 hours left on it. But we found so much. We've got all these MREs, which are frankly weighing us down. It's a bit of a problem, but for now, I'm just enjoying it. We did find more hunting rifles, but we didn't need them. So now I think what I want to do is I might spend some time reading to get rid of these books, because that's 2 pounds I can get rid of, and just leave them behind up here. Let's see. We're reasonably hungry at this point. Should I go ahead and eat the energy bar? No, I'm not gonna risk a 10% energy bar. I know that those don't typically cause food poisoning. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they never do, but it's just one of those things where I'm going to be a little bit paranoid and superstitious and say, I'm not going to do it. I just don't want to risk it. Not right now. Well, to tell you the truth, if there were a time to risk it, it is right now. If I'm being fully honest. That's true. Let's see. This sewing primer, I believe, has 4 more hours to be researched, so let's go ahead and... I just do that straight? Yes, I can. Let's do it. That way we can be done with this research. The fire is plenty warm, so even if a blizzard rolls in, as one already has, we will be fine. Okay. Still have 9 hours left on the fire. I've got... Oh, it's a 10-hour book, but this will get us carcass harvesting level 4. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We've got supplies to do it. We've got MRE, and one of the nice things about staying up here to get this done is that we'll consume some of these MREs. I would love to have them, but they are heavy. So it's worth it to think about maybe not... Let me go ahead and drop that wolf hide while I'm thinking about it. It's worth it to think about maybe not... having that to deal with later. Completely lost my train of thought there. Anyway, so let's read, let's say 5 hours of this. Just straight through.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Jennifer, you're in a shelter. You're in a plane. A plane that is taking very good care of you at the moment. And has been taking good care of you. It'll be okay. You will live. Let us, however, quickly... Now that I've read half of the book, I want to heat up. I'm just going to make a fresh coffee. Well, no, not coffee. Let's heat up an herbal tea. I haven't looked around for any birch bark tea yet. I've stuck around just kind of staying inside the plane. All right, this is going to give me 6 pieces of reclaimed wood. Anything fall down from that? Nope, guess not. Perfect. Still have 5 hours more to read in that book. How much longer before that's gone? Not long at all. So let's drink another tea. Let's actually make one. Part of the reason I'm making the teas is that it's consuming some of the water that I have on me as well. All right. Alright, so we got another warming up bonus. I guess it might be a good idea to go ahead. Hang on. Oh, you know what I just realized? I can break down all those storm lanterns and get fuel from them. All the storm lanterns that were in one of these containers, I can raid them for fuel. Okay, so there is one more box here. Hang on. Now, I will grab these parkas because I might be able to get some, I'll grab these socks too. Because I can harvest those for cloth. But let's put this away. Really? You're going to tell me I don't have light over here? Oh, great. Now I'm stuck. I have to break it down. Okay. I'm just going to light a match. Seriously? I don't know if I have a way to get out of here. Am I truly stuck? Yeah. Holy crap, I'm stuck right now. Let me show you what I mean. Yeah, I legit can't squeeze out. Can I duck? Oh, thank God. Okay, I can duck through there. I wasn't expecting that to work. Ooh, I was not expecting that to work. Well, good to know. But yeah, there is another container over here. I think it's this one. No, that's empty. No. The searched one. There we go. It's not that one. One of these has... Maybe it was this one. Has a bunch of lanterns. Man, I do not remember which container this was. Aha, it's this one. All the lanterns. Very good. And then this one I have searched. Yes. Yes, I have. Okay, so we can break all this down. And that'll come in handy. We're obviously very encumbered again as a result of doing all that. But let me go ahead and eat an MRE, since our calorimeter is getting kind of low. Yeah, we're actually picking up more stuff, but it's all for the purpose of harvesting things. So, let's sort by condition. Highest to lowest, please. These take an hour to harvest, and how much time do I have left on the fire? I have time. I have got time. So we're going to get some lamp oil. Not a lot, but enough to get started. Getting pretty tired at this point. We're going to have to sleep during the daytime or sleep now and just recover condition with what I've got. I think I'll do that. Let's drink. I'll check the time left on the fire. Currently 7 hours, which means I can sleep for like... I'm going to sleep for 5. I'll have plenty of time in addition to the 2 extra. So let's see... That's right. I'm going to get another cup of herbal tea. Again, we're going to cook it straight from the box. I'm going to drink it. Again, haven't even left the plane yet to look for birch bark. But let's sleep for 7 hours. No, 5 hours is what I said. And this will recover some of our exhaustion. And should get us into the new day as well. Yep. It is morning. 76 days, 16 hours, 1 minute. And we still have 5 hours on the fire. Wasn't expecting that much. Okay, let's go break this bad boy down. Because I don't want to get stuck again. Alright. Of course there was nothing in you. Your friend had mountaineering rope and metal. You have nothing. You're useless to me. Being mean to my boxes today. Okay, now what was I doing? I was breaking down these lanterns. That's right. So we're going to harvest our last few. I just heard a lip smack. Yep. Let's go ahead and drink a little more. Starting to run out of our water, which we'll never actually run out of water. We can just melt more snow and get it that way. But we'll keep an eye on that. All right, we have lots of lantern fuel now. Lots and lots. So let's harvest this last storm lantern and then refuel our one. Yeah, I've actually got a pretty substantial amount, all things considered. Okay, sort things by weight. Now, I did, of course, pick up this antiseptic, which I don't need, and that's super heavy, so I can go ahead and drop that. We got some antibiotics, though, and a new stim, which you probably saw me pick up. Now, I've gotten these expedition parkas, which I need to harvest. Let's see, got 7 hours and 18 minutes, and it's pretty reasonable weather at the moment. So what I'm going to do is we're going to sort stuff by weight. Got a few more hacksaws. I only need one of them. Well, truth be told, I only need the one that I have equipped, which is what condition? Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't show an equipment condition. So I don't have any simple tools on me, but there are simple tools in one of the nearby containers. So I can always repair that when I have the chance. I've got lots of matches, more than I ever need. I'll probably end up dropping one of those stacks on my way down. Makes me sad to think about, but it's likely true. Let's drop the rest of this stuff. I'm still carrying a good amount of the clothing that I just grabbed out of the containers that I'm not actually going to use. That was a lot. Good. The fire strikers now, which is fantastic. All of them in reasonable condition. I'm just going to drop the energy bar so I don't have to think about it. I know that I can probably get away with... I'm going to drop the deer hides too. I don't need them. I know I can probably get away with eating it, but I'm being a little bit superstitious. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Here's what I want to do now that my encumbrance is a little bit lower. I'm kind of tired, so before I go outside, I am going to heat up one of my many, 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 many cups of coffee. We're going to drink that, get an energy boost from it. Might even drink another one. Wait, no. No, I don't think that's necessary. Let me just step outside, and we're going to look for birch bark. There are lots of trees up here. Surely somewhere there are birch trees that drop birch bark. I would like to see if this is the case. I can also, while I'm out, just grab some additional sticks, which will help me keep my fire fueled for the immediate future, which is quite a handy thing. All right, so really cold still, despite our new clothing, just because we're on top of frickin' Timberwolf Mountain. We don't exactly have the luxury of a full coldness meter. By the way, if I haven't mentioned this in a recording, I have definitely started to experiment with... settings for, I guess, what we might call AAO6. Not that I'm going to be launching that series in the immediate future, but I've already started playing with just how to make things better than they have been in this series, where things have been a little bit too ridiculous. It has to do with the health recovery settings and with the world temperature to an extent. I want to keep it somewhere between Stalker and Interloper, but not necessarily where it feels harder than Interloper. That's just a little bit nuts to me, and it has been a little bit nuts. Okay. I don't see any birch up here. There might be some a little bit farther away. I grabbed a lot of sticks, though. That's good, at least. I'm honestly surprised there's not birch up here. That's disappointing. I would have thought that there would be birch. Not a single birch tree anywhere. Therefore, not likely to see any birch bark. Because, you know, birch bark doesn't exactly fall off of fir trees. Or cedar trees. But hey, at least we looked. Let's go back to the plane. Lots of limbs. I mean, you could stay up here for a long time. On lighter difficulty settings, this... I mean, you would have to be really living rugged. You'd have to have good equipment to do it. But this could be a base. Because it's kind of reclusive. There's no animals up here. And you just kind of hang out on the top of the world and have a blast. Alright, so we've got to rip up those parkas once I've added this fuel to the fire. And we'll use that just to top off the repair on all of my items as much as I can. The only thing I can't fully repair is my rabbit skin hoodie.
I barely walk with this much gear.
I know. Okay, now having done that, let's go ahead and rip up. This hurts to do this. It really does, because they're expedition parkas. But I'm already wearing two. So it doesn't hurt that much. Doesn't hurt that much, does it? Let's see. There's that. Excellent. Alright, and that's 2 cloth each that they gave us. I would like to go ahead and repair one of the pairs of snow pants that I'm wearing. Sort things by condition here, see what else I might be able to do. Let's go ahead and repair the new trail boots as well. I've got the cured leather for it, thanks to the supply... titled the last episode, Supply-gasm. So yes, thanks to the Supply-gasm, we definitely have enough to repair all that stuff. Okay. So I have 5 more hours on that book that I need to read. I've got 8 hours left on the fire. I don't have any wood left. Oh, yes, I do. Hang on. That's not a limb. That's... Let me remind myself what's in each of these. You know what I could do? I could break down these hatchets for fur. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get some fur out of our tools. I'm going to break down the lesser hatchet here. It's going to take an hour, but I'll get some fur out of it, so... Gimme, gimme. Beautiful. Add fuel. Perfect. 10 hours, 42 minutes, so that should now last, I would imagine, through the night. I'll still go get a little bit more fuel before long. But now let's start taking a pretty serious inventory of what I'm going to be leaving with, because we're below 100 pounds, but I'm still carrying a good amount. I can probably drop one of my stacks of matches. As much as it hurts to, well, let's put that off, because having matches, I'll drop these. But the big stacks, I'll keep. Having matches is not the worst thing. Having fire strikers is not the worst thing in a long-term game. Alright, so, yeah, the MREs are heavy. That's a big part of the problem. We've got that book we've got to finish. Scrap metal I can definitely drop. Although I want to use it to potentially repair my hacksaw while I'm up here. Although, do I need to do that? There's an argument that I don't really, because this is the main thing you need the hacksaw for, and I can always repair it later with the other tools that I have. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and drop that. Okay, we're getting close to 88. I don't technically need all that cured leather on me right now. Getting pretty close. Okay, so let's finish reading that book. Also, water is part of the weight, and that won't be an issue for much longer. I'm going to eat one of the MREs. That's another pound. I'm going to drink that water. And we can finish off that book. and get carcass harvesting level 4, I believe it is.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
There it is. Let's see what benefits that grants us. Haven't gotten this in a while. You're an artist when it comes to cutting up a carcass. You can get all the best parts and you know what to do with them. You waste very little. 30% reduction in meat harvesting times. Can harvest 75% frozen carcasses by hand. And a 20% reduction in hide or gut harvesting times. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, so we're getting pretty tired again, which gives me the opportunity. Look at our condition, by the way. We're all the way back up to 100, which is what I was pretty sure was going to happen when we came up here. So I think we're more or less ready. After we sleep through this night, we're more or less ready to set out. I've got 7 hours left on this fire. Let me step outside quickly. And I'll bet you if I look around for just a second, I can just find some sticks in an area that I haven't walked yet. Yes, I know there's a limb right here as well. That's a giant fir limb, actually. Am I still heated by the fire if I come over here? How warm am I? Feels like 7 degrees. What about here? 7? Okay, it's a little bit too far for comfort. Screw it. I know what I'm going to do. Why not? Let's just heat up. An herbal tea. We'll drink that. Nice. So improved rest is gone. Warming up is gone. Actually, improved rest is still going. So let's pile on that fir firewood. Let's heat one more herbal tea. And we're going to sleep through the night. And we are more or less ready, I think, to head down from Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sleep for... I don't need 11 hours of sleep now, so I'm just going to do 10. We've recovered all of our condition. And if I can be careful getting down the mountain, I might be able to hold on to it this time. Especially with my clothing being better. I was really hoping for those mucklucks, but... all right, 77 days, 17 hours, 28 minutes. 5 hours left on the fire. Don't have a lot of water left, so tell you what. I know. I need to reduce my weight to get down the mountain, but I'm pretty sure there's other stuff I'll be able to get rid of to do that. So I wanted to top off my water supply just a little bit. We do have quite a trip ahead of us. That's better. All right, so if I pick those things up, what am I still carrying that's weighing me down? I've got the fir firewood, which I can drop. Don't need that. Just needed a little bit for the fire last night. I've got field dressing your kill, which I can drop. Oh, we're pretty much ready. Oh, we're there. Decisions. Something's going to have to go. We could drop half of our accelerant, or some of it at least. We could drop half of our matches. I really would love to... Oh, I can definitely drop that. Don't need that. I would love to hold on to all my fire starting stuff, though, just on principle. I can drop the Old Man Speared wound dressing. I could cut those down in half. Kind of hurts to do that, because having those medical supplies is never a bad thing. How much cloth do I have on me? Not a lot. Condition-wise, what do I need to repair? Tell you what, let's... Looks like we're about to get rid of a sewing kit. That'll be something I can get rid of. Okay. I'm getting rid of the last of my cloth and a sewing kit. There it is. Sewing kit's been broken beyond repair. Drop that. Oh, we're right there. We're right there. I suppose I can drop one of the lantern fuel containers and that would do it. That's probably the thing I'm most willing to part with right now. Either that or the arrowheads. How much revolver ammo do I have on me? Oh, fair amount of rifle ammo now, too. Yeah. There it is. And we're below the encumbrance limit of the game. Weather actually seems decent at the moment, so... Actually, we're 26 minutes into this episode, though, so that's a perfect stopping point. In the beginning of the next one, we are going to set out with the weather literally perfect for exploration. I'm going to create a quick save point here because this recording session is also about to end. Let's eat one MRE as well. Oh, there we go. I can probably pick the lantern fuel back up after I eat this. Didn't think about that. Oh man, I don't even see the lantern fuel anymore. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, well, let's sleep for an hour just to create a save point. Again, we're going to leave Timberwolf Mountain. We're going to get down a lot more easily. There's a mountaineering rope down one of the climbs that I have to take, and I can use that to establish a route much faster to the area where we came in, and just to getting back to Pleasant Valley in general. So maybe we'll explore a little bit of the zone on the way out, depending on how nice the weather is. But for now, since I just took a nice nap, I'll stop this one here, and we'll resume with Timberwolf Mountain and our exit from this and the wonderful Pleasant Valley in the coming episodes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.